Revenge is a powerful tool. It's almost as strong as love, and the two often go hand in hand. Dear listener, I'd like to tell you a story. The story has no happy beginning, middle, or end, yet it must be told nonetheless. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Reynaldo, the bastard son of Polonius. Long, long ago, a poor peasant girl sought work in Castle Elsinore. She hoped for a better life, closer to royalty and beauty, rather than the one of poverty and misery that she knew. Approached by a serious-looking gentleman, she felt shy and uncomfortable. He was kind and comforting to her, reaching out to the girl. He went so far as to put in a good word with King Hamlet. The girl was granted a job as a seamstress, a much gentler job than she had expected. Of course, there was a condition attached. The gentleman who got her the job was the king's advisor, Polonius. He often brought the girl special desserts, and he had flowers delivered to her quarters. She became envy of all the other servants. I care not to go into details, but one thing led to another, and the relationship became physical. She tried to hide it at first, the morning sickness, the fatigue, and the cramps. And so Polonius threw her out onto the street nonetheless, without so much as a tear or a sign of remorse. The girl wandered, seeking whatever miserable work she could find, just to keep the baby alive, to keep me alive. I grew up poor, but my mother worked hard to ensure that I stayed safe. She starved whenever there wasn't enough food, just to make sure that I had something to eat. She froze whenever there wasn't enough cloth, just to make sure that I stayed warm. Time passed, and she grew ill. I did everything in my power to keep her alive, but there was nothing to be done. On her final day, she took my face in her hands and recounted the story of my conception, her past. She felt that it would be unfair to leave me without a history of my birth. Although my mother taught me the ills of evil, I knew that day that I must commit an act of sin to set the world right. My hand shakes as I write this. My rage grows so strong. Perhaps it would be better to continue in a spoken tale.